Guys, deluded YouTube's N'Golo Kante. Now, Xhaka, since his arrival, he's polarized opinion. Some people think he's the best thing since sliced bread. Some people think he does nothing right, none of which are true. Some people, like myself and you guys, middle ground. You praise him when he does well. You recognize there's certain things that he can't do well and he needs to improve. You recognize that he's being told to do a job that is not his capabilities. But regardless of all of that, you should be defensively sound. I believe Xhaka's been a good player on the last part for us. If you look away from emotion and things, has he been the Kante or something we've actually needed? No. Similar to Giroud, he gets a lot of stick. Defensively, he needs to improve. He's not got a defensive bone in his body, but he's been a good passer for us. He's always up there for most touches, distance covered, actually tackles and all of these things. So regardless of if people see it or not, he's actually constantly one of the people showing up. But away from all of that, whether you think he's good, bad, good enough for the club or whatever, death threats are not on people, and it's not the majority of you that are watching this. Of course, it's just a small minority of idiots, internet gangsters, people that probably wouldn't even take a free metro offering free smoke, saying they'll do this and that. Death threats to his family. I heard he had to disable his Instagram account. Now it's not just Arsenal fans. A lot of people must do this, and a lot of players know that this territory comes with it. But it's not right. It's not nice, regardless of what you think of him, regardless of him playing well. I know Arsenal always talk about class and things, and I've had enough of hearing that. But where is the class? Like, come on. Where is the just downright morals? Like, it's a football match. You guys know I love football. I'm not going to say I don't love football more than anybody else, but I clearly have an unhealthy obsession with football. I'm making videos every day. I'm always involved in football and things like that. Why have I abused him? No. So regardless of how much we like the sport or not, it gives us no right to give these guys unnecessary abuse. There's fair criticism, like some twat on Twitter actually got at me for saying that for questioning someone of Czech's pedigree shouldn't make them mistakes he did against, who was it? Whoever he made that Swansea mistake. But regardless, man, he hasn't done anything personal to anybody. Regardless of what you say, clearly Xhaka has gone out there and tried to, whether it's right or wrong, goes out there with his heart on his sleeve and leaves it all for the club and for himself. He clearly tries his hardest for the club. He's never walking around and all of these things. He wants to be here. So let's get behind the man, whether we think he needs to be dropped or not. It doesn't matter if you're a Wobie who needs to get stick. Death threats, really, people. Death threats, really. Disgraceful. Like I said, it's a small minority of idiots and, quite frankly, pardon my language, cunts. That is not the sort of thing. Nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves that. Now, Xhaka's got elite mentality, and I don't think this is going to faze him. I mean, his family have fled conflict in other countries. A little couple internet bangers, I'm going to say, aren't going to stop him. So shout out to my guy Xhaka, but it's disgraceful. It really is in poor taste. No amount of poor form for any player, Arsenal or not, should equal death threats. Like, it's life. There's more things important than football, and that's me saying that. There's not many things more important than football for me, like I was trying to say later, if I forgot the point. It's disgraceful. He does not deserve that, and it annoys me. And I really didn't want to have to make a vid about this and speak upon this, but I do believe it needs to be said. Like, the guy got you into a cup final, regardless, and I believe he was having a poor game that game and he turned it around. I could be wrong. There was another game he played poor and scored. But yeah, man, just stop it. Rub that out for the small minority doing that. Death threats about his family and things. Come on now. You don't play that. Guy's deluded, man. I'm out.